after someone stabbed her in the head. It happened in Hickory Hill, and tonight police have not made an arrest. Fox 13's Tony Atkins spent the day speaking with police, trying to find out more about the investigation. Tony, police detained the woman involved in the attack, but they did not make an arrest of that woman.
That's right, Merle, and police not releasing too much information at this point. In fact, a report is not available so many hours after the incident, nearly 24 hours. They did say one thing, though, that there's not an arrest, as you said, Merle, at least not for now. A gruesome stabbing ended with one woman dead. It all started with a brawl Thursday night in the 6200 block of Knight Arnold.
It was just a fight. It's like they were trying to jump the young lady, the victim.
This man saw it all. Two women fighting and then the stabbing. Memphis police detained the woman who stabbed the victim, but police say they haven't charged anyone.
I'm very shocked by that, but hopefully, some justice could be done.
Investigators haven't ruled out the charges in the future, calling the case an open homicide investigation.
It's sad that she was, as far as I know, she was a beautiful young lady.
I also reached out to Memphis police to see if they consider this homicide justifiable. I'm still waiting to hear back, and while I was out on the scene between my 5 and 6 o'clock hit, there were family members who came. They confirmed with me that the victim is 18 years old.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Tennessee by way of Memphis, that is. And big shout out to all my people all over the Tennessee area, better known as Tennessee. And I know a lot of you all from the Tennessee area and surrounding areas been asking about this story about the 18-year-old recently high school graduate, goes by the name of Brittany Allgood, who was fatally stabbed over a fight. Now, when I first heard this story, and I'm sorry also, let me say that, first of all, that it took a while for me to get this story together because there were so many conflicting stories, and somebody saying she did this, somebody saying it was because of this, somebody saying this. You know how people talk. They tell you everything but the damn truth. So I had to do a lot of research, and basically wait till more information was leaked, and that's why I am presenting you all with this story today. But it seems like to me this was when a classic case, and I just have to keep it real. No pun intended, like the story, it's like a classic case of when keeping it real goes wrong, because from what I gather, from what I've seen, both parties are wrong. So you will find out later on the story as I read, certain things that's still not being said, but at the same time, it seemed like all this was done basically over a damn boy. Yes, a B-O-Y, a boy, not a man, but a boy. And you ask yourself, why is people out here fighting over a damn boy? Well, let's find out. I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion, surely, as we go. Brittany Allgood. Facts about the Memphis teen fatally stabbed during a fight. Now, when I first seen this video, I didn't want to watch it because I didn't know how she was going to wind up getting killed or whatever. I don't like to see what you call legal snuff film, because that's what they really are, snuff films. Only films that shows people getting killed, snuff films. It's no different than what we see on the World Stars, YouTube and how to show on, depends on what channel you're affiliated with. But all these other outlets, I don't really like to see nobody getting killed. I don't like to see blood, so I had to be very cautious of watching this. When I watched, I'm like, how in the hell did she get stabbed that damn quick? And come to find out, it was a fatal stab. But a lot of people get stabbed day in, day out. But you ask those same people, a lot of them don't even know they're shot or stabbed also until after the fight is over, because your adrenaline be pumping so hard and stuff. You might break your hand and stuff for those of you who came up fighting, or done really hurt yourself or sprung your wrist or whatever fighting somebody. You didn't feel it till after you got through the fight because your adrenaline was pumping so fast. So you have to keep that in consideration also. And as your adrenaline is pumping very fast, guess what? Your blood pressure and everything, your heart rate increase also, which will make you bleed more quickly and bleed out faster. Now, a homicide investigation is underway in Memphis following an incident in which a teen was stabbed to death while fighting another girl around her age this week. Another girl her age, and the girl was alleged to have a baby in the car with her, but the girl was riding around with a damn kitchen knife. And you have to understand, you have to ask yourself, why are these young ladies riding around with kitchen knives in their damn car? This is not the OK Corral. This is not the Wild Wild West, even though a lot of people still live like they're in the Wild Wild West. Let's continue. Now, 18-year-old Brittany Allgood lost her life late Thursday after getting into a fight with another woman later identified on social media as Bianca. I'm not going to say her last name. We'll just say Bianca. Now, cell phone footage showing the fight and the stabbing went viral on social media. Like I said, I was looking for the story, then I found it. I'm like, man, first of all, I don't want to see nobody getting killed. But then, as far as research purposes go, because, it's not like she's getting dismembered or anything. I'm not going to do nothing like that. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to see nothing too horrific. And it was just a sad situation just to see this beautiful young lady basically lost her life over a simple, stupid fight, Now, according to WSOC TV, police were called on to the scene of what they described as a neighborhood fight on Friday. And when they arrived, they found two women who witnesses said knew each other fighting. It's always somebody know each other. Like I always tell you these stories, these videos. It's the person that is closest to you or know you that would do the most harm to you. And even you go to the FBI database, pull up the statistics, and you will see that most crimes, whether they're burglary, homicides, is done by somebody that is close to you or know of you. You very rarely have problems in these attacks and situations just from a complete stranger. This is very seldom and few, these random attacks. Now, once she pulled off, the victim was bleeding heavily, one witness told Fox 13. Brittany Allgood, a recent high school graduate, was taken to St. Francis Hospital where she later died from her injuries. Bianca, the woman responsible for the stabbing, remained on the scene and was later detained by officers, but she wasn't charged. So let's see why she wasn't charged by the MPD. Now, according to MPD, this is an ongoing investigation as they determine whether the homicide was justifiable. Here's what we need to know about Brittany Allgood and the stabbing incident that took her life. Number one, Brittany Allgood was fighting a girl named Bianca when she was fatally stabbed. The fight was apparently related to an ongoing beef over a boy Brittany's friend was dating. Over a boy Brittany's friend was dating. Not her herself, but over somebody else. And see, that's why I tell you all got to stop this shit because, I had little cousins and stuff. I got nieces and stuff. They get together. They click up 3-4 of these girls. I might be talking to some of them now. Hell, I might be talking to some of you all children while they sitting there looking at you like, oh, this dude finna tell some shit. But anyway, now, I have cousins and nieces like that, and I'm sure you all do. You see them gang up, they finna go fight at Taco Bell, they finna go fight at Walmart, or they finna just go fight in a damn school parking lot. And you be like, y'all need to sit your little ass down somewhere because it's not even worth all that. Then by the time somebody get killed or get stabbed or shot, then y'all want us to do stories, and cry a river for these people when you have to get yourselves out these damn situations. I mean, do you not see and do not understand what is really going on in this world today? People will kill you and not give a damn. And the way it looks, they'll get off of it also. But at the same time, when you go looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. And at the same time, if I'm going to fight anybody, number one, it ain't going to be over no woman. But if I'm going to fight anybody, it's going to be for my own cause, not because of something my friend is doing or sleeping with or whatever. I don't believe in that. Now, Memphis police said two young women got into a fight near the intersection of Knight, Arnold, and Ridgeway around 6 p.m. Thursday evening. The fight that happened between the two females who knew each other, police said. Those two women were 18-year-old Brittany Allgood and a woman later identified on social media as Bianca. At one point during the fight, Bianca pulled out a knife and stabbed Brittany. Brittany was taken to St. Francis Hospital by private vehicle and later died as a result of her injuries. Bianca remained on the scene and was detained by officers, but she wasn't charged with anything. Now, according to one woman on Facebook, the fight was the result of an ongoing beef over the past year between Bianca and a friend of Brittany's over a damn boy. A whole beef over a year, going back and forth over the damn boy. Now, the boy's still here. You know what I'm saying? Probably with somebody else by now, And also, the girl that didn't have nothing to do with the situation, trying to defend her friend's honor or whatever else. And, the outspoken one of the group, because she probably was the outspoken one of the group, the one that was ready to just pop shit off, if you know what I mean. The one who ain't scared or whatever the hell else. So, she probably just the alpha female of the group, the leader, and decided to take this matter to her own hand because it wasn't her boyfriend. I don't see the need to even fight over a boy, but at the same time, fight over something that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's why I gotta be careful. I mean, that's why you all have to be careful how you pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. You're not gonna win every fight. You don't never know what this person doing. Then if you're running up to somebody's car, anything can happen. It depends on what state you is. They have a right to blow your head off, yet alone stab you. Now, I'm not saying that this is right in this woman case right here because I hate she lost her life. But at the same time, when you play stupid games, you're always going to win a stupid prize. Because number one, all this would have been avoided if what? if you wouldn't have been there, if you wouldn't have followed this woman or whatever the hell else happened. You had to be around the same vicinity in the same area where she was for her to kill you. You know, do that make any sense to somebody? Now, everything started when I got my ex that is currently Brittany's best friend, boyfriend. A woman used the name Cash Key wrote on Facebook. Rosaire started wanting to fight because of the simple fact that the little nothing ass boy wanted me. Rosaire mother and Rosaire friend followed me and the boy to the Southern Mall and was trying to jump me then. So of course, just like anybody else, my folks, my people were pissed off about it. And that's when Rosaire's best friend Brittany got in the situation. This is an ongoing beef since like last year. Childish ass, stupid ass beef. If that's the case, damn, that's enough beef to make a damn Baconator patty from Wendy's or somewhere, damn double cheeseburger, all that damn beef. But at the same time, it's like, if your mind would have been focused on, since you're a recent high school graduate, going on to college and furthering your life and your career, you still be alive today. We wouldn't have these damn problems and we wouldn't be none of these videos. But due to people making stupid decisions that end up costing them their lives, that's the reason why you have these videos. But it's one thing for you to have beef and fight somebody, but when you go get other people involved in it, see, that's what I don't like. Because you have a lot of people that'll start shit just because they know they got a crazy ass brother or sister or a whole family behind them or whatever. But one-on-one, they ain't gonna do shit by themselves. And I'm not talking about anybody directly in this video or situation because I don't know these people. But from, you know what I'm saying, coming from where I'm from, that's what it seems like. Because if you had a problem with somebody, and the boy was messing with, why didn't she go confront Bianca? Why did Brittany herself go confront Bianca? Showed the moment Brittany Algood was stabbed and it went viral on social media, and you could see like when she got stabbed, man, it was like her whole side of her head was so red, like dripping with blood. I mean, for her to be a beautiful young lady and then to have that slash over her head, she must have really cut her very deep. That's a sad situation right there. But the viral cell phone footage also showed a baby being taken from a car near the chaos at one point. In one clip, a woman can be heard saying, "Don't shoot," insinuating that someone had pulled a gun. "She cut the shit out of her," says another man off camera with the big knife. The woman asks, "Yeah," the man replies. And it's like people just sitting back like they watching a damn movie in a damn IMAX theater or some other theater or whatever, and you actually watching people kill each other like savage beasts and stuff, and people just sit back, "Oh, she stabbed very bad," like it's nothing. And that's what we have resorted to as a people. We have no love and hardly no, if it ain't no love, no compassion also for our fellow human being, because you have to ask yourself this right here: how could you sit back and not intervene and say, "Y'all stop it"? At least say something. Don't just sit back and record and try to have some footage so you can get some views and some likes, and somebody up here, even though they are making their own decision as an adult to put themselves in that situation, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't say something or try to intervene, because look how the situation turned out. Now, a man named Julius Hughes told WREG Memphis that he saw the commotion as he was driving by. "I busted a U-turn because I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I understood she was stabbed. Blood was coming from everywhere," Hughes said. "It was broad daylight. It was hot. It was broad daylight. It's crazy out here. This area's known for a lot of crime. It's getting bad out here." Another eyewitness who didn't want to be named said he was leaving work when he saw the fight. He said he saw one of the women pull out a knife and stab the other woman. The stabbing victim, Brittany Allgood, could be seen in the video footage running from the scene, because, you know, when you done got cut or stuff and you don't know really realize how bad you're cut, I mean, fear gonna kick in, you know, death will kick in, depends on what a cut at and everything else, especially being stabbed in the head and the chest area. You might hit an artery or anything. Now, once she pulled off, the victim was bleeding heavily, the anonymous witness told Fox 13 Memphis. "It's like they were trying to jump the young lady, the victim," the eyewitness said, adding that many other spectators were also recording the incident with their cell phones. One girl had her camera out and was hitting the girl at the same time her friend was dying, he said. I mean, in the way it seemed like, it did seem like they tried to jump the girl that was in the car, and I think the girl had a baby in the car because somebody had took the baby from the girl or whatnot. So it was just a bunch of damn mess, you feel me? And this is what happened when you get involved in stupid shit. Let me just keep it real. This is what happened when you get involved with stupid stuff. Be prepared to always win a stupid prize, because like I said, all this would have been avoided if you would have squashed this shit. But all over a damn boy, over a funky ass boy. You got to ask yourself that. And I'm not saying that to down talk the guy in this situation, but at the same time, over a funky ass boy. I mean, like for real, a boy that didn't even have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And why didn't the person that the boy was messing with get out there and fight? You feel me? So I guess they, like I said in the beginning, that Brittany was the alpha female of the group, but she just the one that had enough guts and was crazy enough to stand up and try to fight somebody, not realizing this girl Bianca riding around with a damn butcher knife, a damn big ass kitchen knife. You know we call it kitchen knife. Those type of things. It's very crazy. Now, friends of Bianca, some of whom were present during the altercation, said that she stabbed Brittany out of self-defense because a man who was with Brittany pulled out a gun and pointed it at the back of Bianca's car where her baby was sitting. Now you got guns being pulled and stuff. And also, now, I'm not saying that this woman should leave her child at home because you never know when it's going to pop off. But at the same time, shouldn't somebody get the child out the way or whatever else? And at the same time, do you not have enough respect of this woman being a mom? Let her go on by her business with her child and like, okay, we'll meet again, but not around a damn kid. The kid don't deserve this. The kid is the totally innocent one out the whole situation because the child didn't have a choice. You all grown people, you all had a choice. Whether you're 18, you consider grown. You still had a choice to be there or not. You could have just said, you know what, this shit's not worth it. But at the same time, when you're trying to put on for your city like Young Jeezy, when you're trying to sit up here and be Billy Badass so you can have a reputation, let me tell you something about a reputation. A reputation would have your ass in the graveyard stinking. A reputation would have your ass in the state penitentiary because what if Bianca didn't stab Brittany and Brittany in return sat up here, grabbed the gun from the guy? Not saying that she would have, but just hypothetically speaking, what if she would have grabbed the gun from the guy, shot Bianca, or made a mistake and shot the baby, or took the knife from Bianca and stabbed her up? Either way it go, the situation was going to turn out bad regardless. And sometimes this is what it takes to open up the community eyes and also the people eyes, to let the people know, look, you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. Like Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to walk away. Turn your fucking back and walk away. And I'm not trying to curse, but it makes me mad when you hear these stories and you see stupid people doing stupid damn things. And the reason why I say stupid people, because you have to be crazy to sit up here and go fight and try to defend somebody else's honor that wouldn't even defend themselves. First of all, now let me go and finish this up. Now, Cash Key wrote on Facebook, the day Brittany was stabbed, Bianca was taking her baby to the emergency room. Brittany in a car full of girls and a boy seen Bianca waiting at a stop sign by her house and turned around and started following her. This is not me talking because I don't stay in Memphis, never been to Memphis, but this is what they're saying. For everybody saying, why would she bring her baby to a meetup? She was telling them that she wasn't about to do all that while her baby was in the car, and the dude with the gun was hanging out the back seat, pointing a gun towards Bianca's back seat to where her baby was. The baby all in the situation. Now, Cash Key also wrote and said, Bianca stopped at a gas station where plenty of people were. They approached Bianca's car. They opened her door. That is self-defense for sure. The detectives pulled the city street cameras and seen the car who was following Bianca ran 2 red lights trying to get to her, and they also pulled the store cameras and seen that they approached her car. That's why it's a justifiable homicide, because if this story is true in the way this person Cash Key is telling it, she was being followed with her child in the car, and you know damn well, even if it was just her, but then you got a child in the car, you know the state gonna take the child side regardless. Why are you running red lights trying to follow these people? Then it's a car full of y'all. It's not like you by yourself. It's not like the person that Bianca and the boy was into it was there also. You don't even really hear about this person. Maybe she was there, maybe she wasn't, but her name hasn't been mentioned yet. But at the same time, you trying to speed and run red lights, now you're putting other people's lives at danger. What if somebody was sitting there with their grandmother at a red light, or grandfather, or whoever, or you with your child and your family, you know, and somebody running red light and the light turn green, you get ready to go, next thing you know, you get hit by Brittany and them because they mad trying to catch Bianca. So either way it go, like I said earlier, something bad was going to happen in this situation. All the signs was there for those who know the signs theory. Now, Cash Key also answered the question as to why Bianca had a knife in the car to begin with, and she also cleared up some discrepancies with the stories. Most notably, the fact that local media outlets are saying that Brittany was stabbed in the head, which Cash Key said isn't true. So where was she stabbed at? Just because we all had words in the past does not justify them pointing a gun towards her baby or putting her baby in harm's way. Just like Bianca should have never pulled over, they should have never been following her. Very true statement. But at the same time, it was going to happen regardless because you're going back and forth with each other over social media, over telephones. I mean, not telephone, over telephones and stuff. So either way it go, the shit was going to pop off regardless because neither one of these people in this situation, the Bianca and the Brittany and the friend and the boy, nobody had common sense just to say, you know what, leave this shit alone. Leave well enough alone before somebody wind up dead. Now, this Cash Key steady talking. I'm going to go on in the story. I'm going to leave a link to this website below. You'll see it. Now, she says, y'all can come up with however many stories y'all want to, but facts are facts. And what is done, she said. And as far as Bianca having a knife in the car, she keeps a knife in her car. A lot of women keep knives in the car. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say a lot. You have quite a many of women that keep knives in their car. Hell, I know they do. Pepper spray too. She keeps a knife and pepper spray in her car. So the same reason she said the N-word, these ninjas walk around with guns every day, and for everybody asking why she didn't stab the boy wasn't the one who opened her door. Brittany was. And all the news information is false. Brittany was not stabbed in the head. So like I said, I'm gonna leave a link to that below. But you let me know what you all think about this story, because it's a sad situation where you have these young women who's not even 20 years old out here trying to live like gangsters and thugs and stuff, and it's totally false. Because let me tell you something, you ain't never heard that song about Scarface, gangsters don't live that long. That's a very true story. And if they do, they're in the state penitentiary somewhere, or they retired and came to their senses, and that's very few far in between that you can live and be a badass your whole life and go off into the sunset. Life don't work that way. But let me tell you something, when you go out here looking for trouble, trouble's gonna find you. People in the Memphis area, y'all please chime in the comment section and let your boy know what's really going on with this story. Like I said, this was just update to clarification what happened. So where was she really stabbed? Was she stabbed in the chest? Was she stabbed in the neck, or what? I believe it's more like the neck area, but I'm not sure, because one minute I heard it's the chest, next minute I heard it's the neck, then next I heard it was the head. So y'all let me know in Memphis. Like I said, it's a very sad situation that somebody was going to lose their life, but if you add up all these events in accumulation, somebody was going to lose their life, because you have people threatening each other on social media, you have people threatening each other with phone calls. Either way it goes, somebody's going to lose their life. And let me tell you something, if you have a problem with somebody, and you really want to be tough, let me tell you how tough people do this. If you really want to do this, get you a pair of boxing gloves, or get you some pads and so like the MMA fighters use. You put down your weapon, she put down her weapon, or him put down his weapon, or whatever. Y'all knuckle up and fight the old-fashioned way. It made the best woman, the best man win. But all this pulling guns and knives on each other, that don't make you hard. But I understand, if somebody come into your car and they following you. But this story has a lot of twists and turns. So, as more come out, I will keep you all updated. Let me know what you all think about this story, and especially for my people in the Memphis area, will you all please chime in and add clarification to this story. And like I said, it's a sad situation, but may Miss Brittany rest in peace, and let this be a lesson to you all. Stop putting your nose in other people's business that have nothing to do with you, because it's one thing about it, and I'm gonna end it like this: we all gonna die one day, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit up here and die over somebody else, who somebody else screwing. I don't care if it's my brother, my sister, whoever. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm not going that far. Now, if you threaten my people, that's different. But me going out there looking for trouble over somebody else, I don't give a damn how long we've been friends. That's your beef. Anyway, let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with your people who love to start shit and go get other people, because let this be a lesson to them. Just like it happened in this situation, it can easily happen to you. Y'all stay blessed and stay woke, and don't go looking for trouble, because you're going to find what you're looking for in this world. I'm out.